Hello, everybody. What is up? Lou9896 here today. We are here to celebrate the 12th anniversary of the 2TMC server. It's crazy to think that this server's been running for 12 years. And, I gotta say, it is awesome to have this all going this way. 12 years ago, I was a much younger man, child almost. And, I wouldn't have thought that the server would come to be what it is today. Uh, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and for those of you who are currently a part of the server who are waiting for me to hop on, that portion will be later today. We are going to be doing things a little bit interestingly today. We're going to be taking a trip back in time, so let me go ahead and get us into game here. So what we're looking at here is Minecraft. I know that's crazy. But what we're really looking at is something that you guys might not recognize for my members now. Where are we? This doesn't look like the regular 2TMC server, and you're right. We are back on the first map that I actually remembered to save from our world, 2TMC 18W43C. God forbid if I got that wrong. So what we're going to be doing today, guys, is we're going to be going ahead and taking a trip through memory lane here. I got my anniversary skin on. Nice and blue for the blue server. We're going to be going on and taking a tour of each of our old worlds. We're not going to be going on a complete tour. That'd be a lot of work. So what we're looking at here is my old base. Yes, for those of you who have been with me this season, I have always been a cave boy. But technically, this isn't my base. This is just a cave. I just happened to log out in a cave. So I don't know if we even had a spawn area on this map because it has been so long. But what I do remember is I had a base. So yes, we're going to be using the aids of creative mode, spectator mode to quickly go through this because I know there are a lot of people waiting on the server today who want to be part of this. And they're going to want to be a part of the fun stuff I prepped up. So we're just going to go through, we're going to see what we can find on this map. As we go up, we'll have a little bit more things to explore. We won't be hitting all the old bases. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. So this was my old base. Yes, I had humble beginnings many, many moons ago. I was always the live in the side of the mountain or the cave guy, and I never even got to mining out the rest of this. Let's see what I had sitting around. Nothing really interesting in here, Some regular stuff. I don't even think I had stuff in an ender chest, but let's find out. I even have ender chest capabilities back then. No, I did not. So let's go ahead and see if... What the fuck am I looking for? We're looking for what's called a steel. Let's go ahead, guys, and see what the hell the nether used to look like for those of you younglings on our server. The nether used to be beautiful. As well as, obviously, we have no, So, apparently we did not really have much of a nether on this one, and that's right, we really didn't. As you can see, the old nether used to be beautiful. We had biomes, but that was it. Great. So let's see if we even had anything at the world spawn, which I doubt we did, but we will go ahead and see, and then we'll move on to the next world here. We never did anything here. Kind of remember we talked about doing stuff over here, but we never got to it. Some lonely marked up against that. What a crazy time. World Generation was a bit different back then. It was still beautiful. Quickly head us over to the Be Right Back screen. I am still right here. I just don't want to hide what's in front of us. Go ahead and open up our next world. So we were on 18W43C. I don't remember. We're going to be going ahead in time here to our 20W45A world here. So let me go ahead and get that loaded up for us. Let's go ahead and allow cheats on. Right, I logged in here. So this one we will have a little bit more to explore. Let's go ahead and get this ugly stuff off. Yes, I actually named my item Goose. Sharpie boy and the world be gone. The wood be gone boy, the stone awayinator, and my last resort. Yes, I've always had creative names. But yes, I lived in an ice biome. It was beautiful. Let's go ahead and get into the creative mode. Let's go take a look at my base and see. This one we should have a little bit of a spawn area. I was really big into farming ice. My phone's going off. I know I had a somewhere around here. We will probably have to go Spectre mode. Oh, this might have been. I don't remember. It's been a while, guys. Ah, yes. There was Horsey Boy. I don't have it. Don't worry, I do have backups of these worlds. These are backups of the backup. I had a very complicated entrance into my base, and I don't decide was oh, this was the right one. I had a fish tank because I thought that was cool at the time. If we come around over here, we get to see my humble beginning. We get all those. We had the snow generator later. Lots of stuff. And there was my bedroom. Here's my workstation room. Down here, I had the super smeltinators. I called them. And I think some of you guys might be going, "How the hell are you remembering where all this stuff is, Lou? Did you prep for this?" No, actually, I did not. I just somewhere around here I had. There we go. This was my storage room, guys. Very humble beginnings. And as you can see, I've always been one of the best organizers ever, guys. Organization skills have always been good. I don't even think we had... Did we have the ender chest capabilities? We did not. Okay. So let's go ahead and go inspect here. I think I had a round would take us to the nether. Could have swore I put all my shit in weird spots this season. There we go. Like, I could have swore I put it out. I don't. It's been forever since I've been through here, guys. But we are gonna go ahead and take a look at what the hell we had going. Oh, this was the horrible season. We did roof stuff, and did I even have a actual? Come over this. Okay, let's see if we can find anything else. Because I don't have build list memorized for this one. See some portals. We can obviously figure out where spawn's going to be. Because I think most of these portals go here. I will not go through everything. We're just going to go through some select stuff here. And there's still some spawn. I don't even know whose base this was. This was apparently Level Panda's base. Gotta remember that. Spin is beef. Very professional beef farm. Don't know what else to say. Things are going to get more exciting, and obviously we're going to be doing a full world tour here on the server, the map that we're currently on now. That is the plan, boys and girls. If you're going to want to be a part of that, make sure that you stick around for that time. I'm sorry to those of you who are on the other side of the planet. You're going to have to stay up late and not this. This was Ice Packs, Honey, or EVIOs and Danger Groves. Wait. I'm gonna go with this. Save us some time here. They had a very interesting base here. Is it this one? Yep. But yes, this was these were the times. Be alive. Go ahead and go back here. Might have been spawn here. Yes, the frame rates may not be the best because this is an upgraded version, old version of Minecraft that this map was ran on. There doesn't seem to be many portals here, so we'll just go ahead and see what's up. What the hell this thing was on? Oh, that's weird. This was Epica Rex Base. Very humble beginnings here, just trying to keep things moving along. I want to show our history here. This doesn't help when we're going through portals. Yes, this is, for those of you who wonder why I hate the Nether roof, this is my experience with the Nether roof. This is what we get when we go to the Nether roof. I fucking hate the Nether roof. For this exact reason. This is boring. This was Crumbles. Right, he had this going on. He actually had some good stuff, man. Shout out to Crumbles if you ever actually watch me, bro. Back, man. Stop touching your neck, all that grass. Alright, alright, let's go ahead and move on. Thank God for free cam. Give us some time here. How many more portals are there? I'll go through the last two here. I can see. If I see any more. Start to hit a little tunnel here. This was Tommy Plays. God, this kid was annoying. Yes, this was back before we had the age limits. It was annoying. Didn't do much either. Felt like I was running a daycare back then, guys. What space was this? Good old Cairo JC. Don't even remember who the hell they are. Very, a lot of work done. And let's go take a look at our spawn this season. This was that for torches. Special. There was a little bit of a portal system. Tunnel system. Okay, spawn. What do we even have? Hey. That's right, we actually had a spawn a little spawn area. I remember this. It's coming back. And the bookshop, which is very built up. Down here we had like a little starter room like we have this season. That's right, we used to do the community chests. Then we had this little cool room here. AK community chest, AK leave your junk in here and hope it's useful for somebody else. We had a nice little fountain going. That is, we'll go take a look at it in a second. Very well lit up and worked on. Related shop. I don't remember half of this. I'm going to be honest. I do, but I don't. Was this? Yes, this used to be my trademark. This was the only stuff I would sell. Nice and stuff. Prices were cash. They had stocks. Over here we had the food store that sold food. And that was pretty much it for our spawn area. Oh, okay, that was just Tommy's base. Oh, right, yeah, they also had a cool minecart right along track on the top. They were working on some parkour stuff here. So, alrighty, let me go ahead and go ERV screen real quick here so I can move us on to our next world here. So our next world brings us to our 1.16.5 world, aka the world where I last gave a shit. Not really. So with this world, we get into one of the worlds I actually have a builds list for. So this might come in handy as we go around. We'll see how many bases we end up hitting, because I am moving along on these because, as we all know, this is what we really want to get to the real stuff. So, if some of you guys wondering where I got a lot of my names from, this is where my names came from. This was the season where this all started. We did have Ender Chest capabilities. We want to go up and take them. So this was my base. Dog down there, we didn't have the mob pack that made them look different. I had a map of my base area. The go box. we'll go ahead and look at some of these. But I was all green that season. Still has some stuff in storage that got left over. We'll go ahead and take a look at some of these, just see if there's anything else neat. Yeah, the shiny multiplier, leave me alone, me undies. Yeah, that's where all a lot of my names came from. I was very rich, as you could see this season. Oh, that back doesn't really matter. Had reading note here real quick. Had my fireplace with my flag. This was my room. I actually organized this season. That might be shocking for you guys to see. I didn't pay somebody to do this. I did this all on my own. Oh boy, I had a lot of heads. We had a lot of different. So yeah, I did have some organization. What was this room? So this season was a little interestingly different. When people left, what we used to do, this had some sort of. No, this was just I would raid people's bases that had left, and the stuff would go in here, but it wasn't for me. We used to do a lot of raffles and contests and stuff, and all this stuff that I confiscated from Politic, we would raffle off to people and do auctions and that kind of stuff for money. We had, I had my foxes here. I had the monopoly on foxes at the time. So this was the old way of doing things. It was awkward if people came back, and it was a nightmare. And also, too, it's just weird, you know. How do you know if I'm really using this stuff the way I say I am? So, you know, that's why I went away from that. So this was my base. Over there was my kid's base, which we'll get to in a second here, guys. I had a mob farm here, you know, back in the ice and the snow. I had to build with these logs because, you know, you can't snow log stairs. So we'll go ahead and go. This was my bamboo sugarcane farm. Over here was my trademark wool farm with way too many chests. Over here was my iron farm. Very basic, but it got like 5 stacks of ingots per hour. It's pretty good. Over here was my automated sorting system. It was okay, which was slow. That's why I never built them again. Go over here. Yeah, that was my kid's banner, and that was my banner. Cactus farm, melon pumpkin farm over here. This was my whole villager training setup. This is the design I still use to this day, pretty much for ready to go. And then I had this to the voices over here. He had a mine shaft that had my speed farm for the season on all my book storage. Go ahead and go a little bit closer here, and then we'll head to the nether system. Kinda. This was my kid's build. She had this little thing going on in here. The automatic berry farm I made. All these beautiful things, all her pets inside that still exist. Little statues of me, her, and somebody else. They're really cute. I'm just trying to keep things along here. And then she got bored. She had a friend move in. So like that when the friends move in. Bubble vaders to get up here. Floating village. I remember having to shell out so many times. The clouds installed. Second, there should be a portal up here. Turtle farm. All this, I thought there was. Nope. Okay. Down is a lot easier. Farm. Cool stuff. Portal was down. So I was really on the fringe here this season. Once again, hated this. This was actually on me. This season being on the roof because I live so far away from everybody. Just want to point out where we are. We'll just look at coordinates. So all the torches led to all my portals, which I'm not gonna go take you guys to my 1700 farms. This was the quickest way to get from and to and from spawn at the time. And that's why I immediately went to the roof, was the long walk. This was so much faster, obviously, than me walking the distance of the lure back to spawn. I even set up little marker lanterns that at least marked my pathway so people didn't get lost. It was an interesting time. I had to take it on an angle.
Narrator off.
Sorry, I had a little angle, so I remember I used to always fly in it. So, actually, you fly a little bit faster than this, but it took my walking time from spawn from 4 hours to just this was like 5 or 10 minutes. Horse was like 5 minutes. The flying was like a minute and a half to fly this distance. So as we get closer to spawn, we are going to go and find some other people's portals. I might not go through the builds list. I do have it up just in case I want to, but we'll see what we can find out here. We had a bunch of other people's bases. Now, obviously, everybody decided to live a lot closer than I did. Remember, I think I helped build this farm for somebody. Let's see if any of these are even real. Looks like K-Go. Industrial district. Let's see. Stuff. I can't remember what he built. Long. Let Minecraft scream, kill me somewhat. Over here was Austin and Time Plays again. Over Village this time. Slightly more productive. Back here. Not gonna go to every one. Probably. Oh yeah, these two. Genevieve, I believe was her name. The more female-looking head that was on the right side was our mayor for this season. Yes, this lines up with the season of Permacraft where they had the whole spawn mayor thing. Not the Mumbo for mayor season. Maybe it was. I don't think it was Mumbo. District. You know, the person who actually got to be in charge of how Spawn turned out. No! Yeah, that is the same season. This is the season we had the Mushroom Island as our spawn. Let's see who's out here. Oh no, I'm talking in game to all the people on this crazy server. Let's see who we get. Oh! Hey. Oh, that's right. I got bored that season, and I started over. The new base, where I would leave my items that I had here. You know, I would transfer. These are my items from my main base, but these would be my items from this base. A new start. Kind of getting bored near the end of the season. Minecraft updates used to take a lot longer back then, guys. It's mentally insane. Let's go out to this further portal here. We'll hit a 1, 2, 5, 6 or so portals. We're not doing too bad on time because we're knocking some stuff out here. But obviously, as we get closer to our current world, there's more stuff to go over, more stuff to see. Yeah, I'm not going to cover everything. I'm not going over. Now, artist. Name doesn't even ring a bell. Base rings a bell, though. I do remember coming. Nothing crazy going on the inside. I think if I do this type of tour again next year, guys, think about all the extra stuff from our current world I'm going to have. Start and have anything special, but I also don't want to end up back. So maybe we'll end off in the end. End in the end. That would have been the spawn portal or shopping district. Let's hit these last few portals over here. Fight it. Oh, oh, that's right, because they had the second base. I remember this one. That was a drown farm, blah, blah. Go ahead and hit that here. Very old schoolish building style. Had a fox room and everything. Lag Central, you know. Or little Minecraft here. It doesn't like playing older versions of Grid. Ah, my miser core. I have much here. I think I left him this gift. Yep, I sure did. Never came to pick it up. Sad days. Okay, let's get these last few portals here. Ah, Crumbles again. Such a good guy, I miss him. Is this... Oh my god, this was the season. So they had some outer lying stuff here. Funniest story out here, they lost all their pigs once overnight because lightning strike hit. There are very few pigs out here as we're hanging out. I helped dig out about half of this. This was a whole mountain here. This is 100 by 100 thing because there were supposed to be like 10 of them living in here. They don't get their like own room to design. But unfortunately for Crumbles here, everybody left alone. So he had his room, and that was it. He else had it. Once again, miss you, man. Miss you, man. This was a really good friend. Still technically part of the Discord. I don't know. This was Ladderman's. Oh, right. This was just somebody's farm. Have a thing? No, this might have been iron. Oh no, this was somebody's base. Oh man, I forgot about this place. There we go, I think it was. Things over here that he's still. Yeah, interesting time now. What an interesting time. I had a very nice modern build style going. Build styles, I actually, so some of my favorite builds have been this season. I said it was the last season I gave a shit. But once again, we didn't really have a tunnel system or anything. I'm trying to make one. And finally, our shopping district, which technically wasn't at 0-0 because we didn't get lucky with the Mushroom Island at 0-0. So we did actually get around to change all the rest. That was the last thing. So we had the rocket shop. This might be more reminiscent for you guys this season. So, you know, they sold entrance impos, and the big thing, need an XP farm. So we are going to go ahead and check out the end here. This was one of my kids' shops here. Some berries. Here, I had to make her this thing. I actually had to make her this little thing so she could get her berries. What a great season this was. If we go back up here, we had two more of my kids' shops. That one never opened, but it worked. And I had the Cake and Lantern shop. And for all of ignore that. Let's see if I can. There we go. Area editor. I'm gonna all these heroes. Oh, when we go over there, it doesn't look so bad. So, before the Hermitcraft barge, we had the 2CMC barge. Yes, this predates the barge. This is the original barge, guys. Korean did not beat us to it. Over here, again, I was the snow and ice guy. Look at that, 4 years ago. Once again, very nice pricing. So this was called the loose section here. I had my own little banner shop here. I rolled my kit and everything. I had the rainbow head wool. shop. There's a hole down here, up there. Boing. Hidden stuff there. We're gonna skip that shop just for a second. We had an end buster shop, so end busting one. I would resell all the stuff in here. I never apparently ever diamonds. Had a few elytra here. You guys might recognize this one. This is the original bookshop, guys. This is how it looked back in the day. I made up this and I kept this as an original design, and this is why it's called the 1.16 bookshop. Same price, same layout, just a little bit different color scheme. We didn't have anything over here. We had Crumble's shop here. It's a stone shopo. Stone and stone related protectos. Up here, we had a little passageway, and then over here we had a little honey flower. Yeah, this was our little spawn area. Oh, there was somebody's base over there that I wasn't on the list. We'll see if we can get a little close to it here. Might have been, might be what we called our active and maintained ruin sites, but we did have this little cool, cute base here. Nothing crazy going on in it, you know. Remember this place. Yeah, there's like villagers or other stuff down there. Hit up a little water system underneath. Interesting, and they're working on stuff down here. So I did say we were gonna end this one in the end. This. Yeah, I was down here. Let's take a quick look at the end, guys. Hello there, Della. How are you? We're almost caught up here, guys. I think we 3 more worlds to go through. One of which is the nightmare world I'd like to forget existed. So, not really, but it can be like that some days. So, let's go ahead and head working here. Very, very refined and rude now. Or if the end will literally end the stream. Yeah, we didn't have as many dragon fights. And I think that was the paid for end farm right down there. Go ahead and check that out real quick. Move on to the next world. By the way, anniversary's still going. Let's put that to. Bye. Didn't have playing it. Yeah, this had a whole timer system and everything. Was it? Teleport into there, you beat the shit out of them, and that was it. Alright, BRB screen, just so I can switch worlds here. So that was our 1.16.5 world. We're going to quickly go to our 1.18 RC2 world, which didn't have a very long lifespan, but it was totally a fun world. This is where I was. This isn't even my base. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to my base. This was a friend of mine's base. Go ahead and just take a quick look around here. We had the coordinate HUDs. HUDs going. Had their whole like head thing going. Head system. Now we had a number on there about that. So let's go ahead and open the landing all these cheats here. So let's go ahead and creative mode here. We'll have the nice time thing. Not much going on here. I think we had an actual tunnel system this season, which allowed us to get to other people's base. This is when Amethyst blocks first came out, so that was our tunnel thing because you know you had the cool sounds. Spawn was that way. My base was this way. Let's take a look at my base real quick. Yes, the island base. Didn't have much going on this season. I think this was just straight to my mines. Yeah, I've always mined like a madman, as you guys would say. I had a nice little hut here with all my animals. That wasn't even my house. This was my house here. This is my starter base. Had a lot of good organizational stuff. As you guys can see, I've always been an organized individual. Mm-hmm. I actually built this nice bridge by myself, and I was working on this, and then we had some issues with the nether. Um, Something I don't remember, but we did have some issues. Go head around to the few people's bases who are in the system here, depending on. So we're at Shadow's base there. This is Pseudo-Ludos. See, nobody really got far with anything this season because it was a very short mini season, I guess, because there was some corruption with the world and the nether wasn't generating right as we started to explore. Ah, yes, this place. This was crumbled. That's just not much going on. Daddy. And as we make our way back towards spawn, just remember, every world is special. Shadow's base, that was spawn. We had Onis down here. Yeah, there was a little bit of a world over here. The axolotl. Yes, holy shit, it's the axolotl. Right. First person to get the blue axolotl. Interesting little area. This year we had the foxhole. I think this was supposed to be like a tunnel somewhere. So, that was that. On here to the next world. We're gonna skip over spawn and just see what the hell he's even doing. Do a little bit of exploring here. Keep it moving, as I know all of you guys are graciously awaiting me to get this. Got just two more worlds to go through. Be there. Ah, that was the end. And check. Once again, nothing even. I might not even. Yeah, we aren't even like. Cool. Yeah, very convenient bed there. Let that angle back in here. And let's see what we got. Pay attention to the seconds. That way. As you can see, Y118, guys, it's been the tunnel hype for forever. These tunnels have tunnels. So call it for those. CA moving down. You guys fun taking this out. And we're gonna call it in about 5, 4, 3. No idea where this goes. Just need 20 minutes of stream time to find out. That would be fucking crazy. And this is the time when we're going to the tunnel to shamelessly plug myself. Looks like we already got a bunch of followers. I did not see who followed because supposed to be getting alerts for it, but apparently they're not. So, you know, stuff. So let me go ahead and go back into a separate thing here just a second, just so I can see, because we are up in the followers. But this is just a reminder: if you haven't followed already, please do follow. I'm trying to grow the channel here, and that is one of the biggest ways to grow the channel. guys. There. Nice. I'm going to pull up all of my followers, but I don't see. It's not giving me a time frame. So it should have been calling out your guys' names and Twitch alerts, and I don't know why it did not. So I apologize to everybody who's been following. My stream is not telling me some godforsaken reason. So I apologize for that. But oh, here we go. So in the last 15, I'm going 15 days back because that's all the history I have. So Della, thank you for following. Little Banana, Dana, thank you for following. Claire Vault, thank you for following. Eric, thank you for following. Astro, thank you for following. And Pastikin just followed right now. Thank you for following. We'll have to get that follower goal updated at the stream because it is just not up. Anyway, with that being said, I will keep an eye on that, try to call followers as I see them since my alerts aren't working for some reason. As always, something's always working. So this was Spawn. We had one shot. So it didn't get very fun, but there was a very detailed shot here. So we're almost at our stream. Pretty good. Technically 40 minutes because 10 minutes was filler, so we had the I got some free stuff. Yeah, looks smart. It's the priority. So going over to the real quick here, guys. Let's go ahead and get on to our next world. Let me go the builds. I'll only open them if I'm gonna need them. So moving on here, we get to our real 1.18.2, which is where we get to some interesting stuff. Yes. Still had admin abuse X. I had the arrows of instant damage. This was the creative mode. This was my villager setup. Yes, I was in a mushroom biome, so I had this whole little thing where I could send them up here, queue them up, trade with them, then they would go away to the villager traders. So let's go ahead and get up. So this was my whole island here. I think this map should pick most of it. You can tell. It still has some history because I have loaded this world up more recently, just check stuff. But this was my whole island. I had a nice big mushroom. And my kid. Once again, my kid came to the movie. She didn't have much going on this season as she joined in, you know, a little ice hut. So for myself here, which obviously this is the biggest thing to show off in the older season, I really don't know any. The only person who's with us from a previous season, obviously I'm going to make sure to hit their base when we get to the 1.19 world. Here is Mr. Penguin. So this was my villager training hall. Very sophisticated. As you can tell, I actually did build a base, and I had some of the best organizational skills this season. This was my storage room. Look at this organization, guys. I told you I could organize. Definitely not just a bunch of random shit in chests. Let's see what we had. Oh boy, yeah, I was very rich this season. Okay, I did have a shit ton of nether. Let me back up here. I was a little bit insane. A little bit of organization, but not really. I might have taken somebody to this base this season. Attack. Had a mob farm down here? Yes, once again with the Skelly farm, or Spidey farm. We had the tree farm here, the all the growy farms. I had my animal farms. Definitely not a source of lag at all. Oh, spreading your organization, huh, Hitboxer? I don't know. I can get pretty bad. Once again, guys, look at this. 118 for the portal height. Normal, hole in a roof. 118 was the... This must have been my... Obviously, we had some pretty fancy tunnels this season. Welcome to the chat, Hitboxer. Hopefully you'll be able to stay up long enough for us to get to the real world that we're on now. As I fly back through. Yeah, I do have a tendency, as you guys can see, to live a little bit away from spawn. Just a little. Yeah, I definitely had the safest tunnel this season. Yes, I'm famous for my organizational skills. Definitely haven't given other members anxiety attacks because they had OCD and anxiety attack issues because of my organization. Boy, oh boy, I forgot how long this tunnel was. I remember why I just spawned this season. And then it makes a sharp left. I think if you make it to the left part of the tunnel, you get to the part of the tunnel that actually has some ice in it, because people are like, Lou, if you don't put down fucking ice, no one's gonna come visit. And I said, well, who the fuck wants to come to visit me anyway? Maybe I don't want y'all to visit. So this was as far as we got with the ice. You might be thinking, wow, if this tunnel's that big, that's pretty far. Not really. You've all been watching me fly down this tunnel, but here we go. We're going to keep going here, and down there was one. So down here we had star bits, that's it or something, and they were the main reason I had ice. So. Faster. That nether corrupted thing. They had a farm out there and a little bit of a base here. Yeah. There's some cool things I miss every season. No, not back to it. Oh boy, we have a lot to get. This is a lot of people this season. You see, just checking the builds list here. Back up. That's still working. And if we check the builds list for this season, oh boy, do we have a good amount of people. Nobody's name. Mr. Ping. Oh, Mr. Penguin was in this season too. That's right. Mr. Penguin was with us for a while, guys. Don't have his base listed on the builds list here, so I'm not saying he didn't build a base this season. I'm just saying I never got around to putting it on the thing. So, Penguin, if you're watching, if we get around to your base, we will. But I know definitely next season. We head back down this way. We had our local spawn hub. But not before we get to Penny's Canyon Hidden. Oh, Penny's Canyon and Hidden World down this way. Oh boy, were these some fun times. Nobody. Hopefully, maybe next season we'll all live a little bit. World Tour is gonna keep sucking. Was that way Canyon? Is that way? I have no clue. Is that way? Let's go ahead. I hope Penguin does get to see this because he'll probably remember this. Hidden's full down here. Yeah, this is the thing that's gonna kill us on our time for today. Which there is no time limit to this tour. But oh my god, they had a lot of farms. Boy, oh boy. Some big area here. I don't really remember this, but boy, is it just free camming up. we get through. This is what adds a lot of time to the stream, is the travel time. Because the list that I have for built this, because I am a lazy person, it's not complete. I can't just teleport around. We do have to rely on the nether. This for our current season when we get to touring that world in a year. Oh boy, it won't be as bad. I'll just be able to take it better. But until then, let's just keep flowing through it here. Let's go to Cadian's base. The Cadian, who had an anxiety attack at my base because of my lovely organization. No, there's no rules on how far away or how close you have to look. Why do we all choose things? They were working this tree farm there. Why am I flying? I have a farm down here. They had a nice, actually nice here, Andy. Yes. Interior there. This was their city. Back through. Some of this stuff is not the most exciting, and everybody we all know is waiting. Big final part where I hop on the server. So let's keep it moving here. You know, I may be flying at hyper speed. Boy, oh boy, is this still slow. Live closer. Live closer to each other. There. Oh, right, I need this one. Into her storage. Was tower. But yeah, she had a cute little towers. Penguin probably really does remember that. But this was Penny's trademark. And when we get to the shopping district this season, next season, you guys will understand what I talk about. That Lush is the penny of our city. Up and let me go up. Alright, stick to the right side. We will all get some. Okay, now here's the problem. It's back to spawn. I'm guessing it's this one. Oh, final frontier. Off this way. Who is down this way? Mud beaver spawn. God, this tunnel isn't as long as the last one. It has like, oh. I don't have the patience to go down all these mountains. Lived in a village. Moving on here. Boy, am I just speeding through this because I'm actually losing the patience to fly around tunnels even though I'm going super fast. Oh, don't be these people, guys. Okay, fine. Yeah. Oh, this is just the end. You know, I will do that in a moment. And there we go. It's gonna end. Spawn. Type in respawn. There. But we can at least check out the instance we've stumbled upon. Yeah, yeah. There was our ender for the season. All before the great days of what we have now, and these are all block tunnels because people wanted to get stuff faster. Oh yeah, we had the fight chain. Oh right. So we can get back on track to where we were. Kinda. With Spawn being at 0-0 this season, it was kind of easy to figure out where these were. Let's just see who was down. See if we can find any. Boats. And portal. No man's land. I do want to check that out. Red was a big person. Probably see what Texas. Portals that I can see? No. There are a lot of portals, and I'm wanting to go through them. So let's go find Red's portal, and then we'll just TP back here too. So. Midor, sorry, Midor. Skip your buddy. Just don't have the patience for this. I think Red was holding. We'll find out. Why does everybody always live so far away from each other? Never again. Live closer next season. I mean, our tunnel system isn't that bad. This is a little bit of chaos. See another portal here. We will. Oh. Head back. Good TV, but I guess we can hit my doors because that was the one portal that I did. But yeah, this is why tunnel system very important, guys. This is some bullshit, and is a nightmare for everybody involved. And it was a nightmare during the season. Back down. I could pull up the list. I'm sure it's on the list. I did say something about going to Midor. If you can see. Midor gets lucky. Oh, recently. That's probably not their piece. This one was just. Go ahead and take a look at Spawn and move on to the next floor with Ice. Still don't we gotta go good old 1.18.spawn. This was our spawn platform for this season. This is the first season we really. Well, we had our spawn platform, but yeah, this was it. So, we had the rose shop here. I think Red did that. This one. Yeah, Red also had the wool shop. Never had that open. This was our mini game area. This is why, if I ever tell you a story, so some people asked for mini games, right? And this was to get that new advancement for top volume. So we got some mini games going, and then because people begged and begged, "Ooh, let's get like Drip Leaf Spleef," and then nobody played it, and I hate everyone. Over here. Rockets, and I think there were some down there, bones and arrows. Over here we had one of Penny's shops, Dark Emporium, some dark things. Never actually down. Okay. There is an upstairs. Yes, dark things. The prices. Bye. Once again, we did have a barge again this season. You know, A real barge, not the fake barge. We had an actual underwater shop in the lake. Stuff. Did not have a shop this season. We have whatever this is, a potion shop. What is this? Little redstone. It was light blocks, little pagoda. We had the flying ship, so end-related stuff for the most part. Only and Frank's version of one of the one penny shops. And there were no mystery boxes left. Oh no, these were the mystery boxes. Yeah. And you guys think some of my prices are this. Look at this. Some of these prices were bad. The good old days when that was the considered the best armor. And then we had another one of the penny shops here selling music discs. And we actually had a post office this season. Reds. No, I did not even have a mailbox. Oh, right, and there's Penny. Oh, right, so let's go. Let's go ahead over to the last spring before the one we were on now. So this brings us into our 1.19.4 world. Where it just complains every time I open it. It's great. Hold up real quick. This is where I logged off at. Go ahead. Creative mode. Doop doop. Doop 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 doop. Did I even name anything? We are back. Good. Well, I guess we're gonna do the end tour real quick. And then, there we go. There was our one and only beautiful end station. Oh, we actually had another one. This one was mine. So you guys might recognize the design. I always will. It's just not pink, I know. What do I even have here? I even have my end chest. I have an end chest here. You guys are seeing the game the way I see it here. But yeah, this was my farm. Always had a knack for doing stuff here. Very rich, as you can see. I don't have any diamonds in here. So slash. Execute in. No, it's run. Teleport. There we go. So, welcome to the spawn of the last time. Penguin probably remembers this very well. This was our spawn platform. We had a whole new world thing, which we will. I'll grab a piece of paper here so we can actually go there. So we got tired of the season because once again, Minecraft updates take forever, guys. There's the trademark barrier up there. And a lot of this world has been generated. So somebody's base literally bordered spawn right here. So cool. So let's go around spawn. We had exchange resource where you could just kind of request stuff for free or leave stuff behind for free. I had my one shop for the season pop up selling stuff from the Deep Dark. Didn't really go anywhere. This was our announcement board where anybody could put stuff. We had free food for everybody, free smelter, free armor and tools. There was no restrictions on it back then like there is today, and that's what led to its problems. We had the tea shop here, which showed scaffolding and tea, but ran out of tea. Here, this never, this did get up and open. This was, what the hell? Okay. Anyway, this was a fully redstone automated system here for, basically you would gamble on what box you would get. Over here, this is the, we had a few mob spawners, so I will run here and never got the path out to it here, but we had one mob spawner for each type of mob, just for XP this season. And skellies, same old, can't take anything, blah blah blah. This is the one I always tell you guys to look at if you're into redstone here. This is the redstone shop section there. This was a fully automated redstone shop where you'd hit buttons and say what you wanted. It would tell in this chest, barrel would actually tell you the price, and then you can put the diamonds there, pop out your order, and it was all fully automated, dispensing and getting your items and everything. Over here was the bank that never really got opened. And still check it down. Yeah, I did save up a lot of eggs this season, and I fucking put so many chickens in spawn that bada bing, bada boom, you know. So right here, where's that one? But this whole district here and there, and it might have been even down to there, was all Penny. Penny had like every single shop. As you can see, the shops were removed, so unfortunately you guys don't get to see, but Penny had every shop. This was Puff's Pastries. Puffy. All of them. Stuff they had for sale. Shop didn't even get, I never even fully tore it down. Nice. I got frog light stuff over here. It was amazing. Penny had a lot of shops. Over here was the armor stand. Over here we had the, I don't actually remember the name of this place, but that's right. This was the place where you could rent out shop space. That's what that was for, so you didn't actually have to build the shop, and down here they actually had their shop. It was kind of cool. End stuff, water stuff, and I think somewhere, might not have been this shop. It's like, yeah, you could swim in somewhere. Over here, I told some of you guys about the lava place. This was the gas station. It was 5 diamonds per canister. You would recycle your buckets here, and it would shoot out a shulker box basically full of lava buckets for you to take for 5 diamonds. And they did sell some burner phones, some books in here, glowing sacks. This was the mobile XP system, and they sold candy bars. Up over here, we had the auto smelting business that... Oh no, it was supposed to be a smelter business, right? And then they switched over to selling all the stuff. Over here then, we had the Seasons Copper Shop. That's pretty much it. Over here we had Stats Builder. That was fun to play. Nothing got built over here. Check my phone's not going off for a real reason. We had a extra portal over there. I almost forgot to shop down here. We had the TNT Boom Wagon. TNT and TNT related items. Boom powder. We had an actual nice custom portal here, as well as this was the potion shop of the season. We go up into here. This was our spawn hub. Very very well taken care of. So I'm not even going to bother trying to go through everything through here. We are going to go back to the actual builds list for this one. We will look through this. Yeah, somebody had like a little like museum thing. This was kind of cool. Getting to be complete. So this is the fun time where we get to go through some builds list now. Teleportations. Just because otherwise we are not going to be able to hit. I'm not going to be able to probably hit everybody's base because we're running long on the not fun part here for you guys. Because otherwise, if I look at the builds list here, we have one, two. We have a few bases to go to. I had 2 bases, so we're gonna start with me because I'm special. Looks like right, Penguin left this season, so I don't remember which one's Penguin's base. So that's gonna be fun for us to figure out. Let's start teleporting places. So this is one of my first bases. This is the base I think I left behind, and I had this whole jungle area. You guys might recognize this. This is the base that I use as our claims for when you guys, as our example for my claim area. So over here, there we go. That was my original house. Part had like little things, and I had multiple portals for this island because there were a bunch of biomes on this island. If we go to the map here, you see it's got Birch Forest, Dark Forest, Bamboo Jungle, Sparse Jungle, Plains. I had somebody, I rented out the Plains to somebody who built their base over there. I just thought it was hilarious because, once again, I had like my whole, we actually make it into another here, like this is all my portals this way, this is this way. So that was fun. This is the part of the nether portal system I should remember. And somebody's base down this way which you can quickly go to because it's not as far as to go. I will tell you this though, this tunnel was far, guys, when I had to bring 2 pandas down it one by one, because otherwise bringing 2 at a time one would always get lost anyway. They wouldn't go in minecarts or nothing. Nice little base here, iron farm. Yeah. We'll go ahead and teleport back here. Right nearby. That could be easily make it back in. And if we went the other way, obviously, as you can see, I had all holes here, and then this was the main part of the tunnel. Loved and knew. Everybody else's base was down this way too. I was thinking further. But yeah, we at least had a little bit better of a tunnel system this season than that. There was rails for everything. Well, that was nice. We'll go to this last portal here, just see what's down there. Then we'll go through the builds list a little bit here. You know that portal's down there, but man, does it take forever to get there. Holy. So. There we go. Feels so bad now because Penguin was part of this season, guys, and since he left, I actually don't know which base it's his. The abandoned sites, so a lot of stuff. Oh, this was Star. You need Star. See if there's anybody worthwhile going. We had the old world and the new world. We'll hit a few of the abandoned bases. Maybe I'll get lucky and Penguin will tell me later that I actually went to his base. But oh, well, we know that this isn't his base. Streets. That is the only thing that might save my ass here. If Penguin had pets at any of his bases, we would know. This is base. And then we're gonna go ahead over to what is called the New World, and I'll explain that to you guys, and we'll be almost done here. Because a lot of people did let go of their old bases. I have no idea whose base this was. Wait a second, I kind of have an idea whose base this was. They had animals. But I know it wasn't me. Oh well. Let's go ahead and go through a few more. We didn't have as many abandoned sites this season, so we can kind of take our liberty here to keep moving here. Because this is actually taking less time than I thought I would to go through everything. This could be Penguin's base. We did have the ledger stuff this season, but I have removed it all for the worlds. I probably do have a copy with it. I have a copy with it still in there, and I don't have that copy to figure out which one this is. Mr. Penguins. Right, alright. We can't have the stupid comment on there. This was Petnius. This was that one near spawn. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I'm just gonna kind of F4 around. See, that's where the spawn ended and her base area started. A lot of interesting stuff. Disc farm, I think, was up there. She had the music shop and everything. Next base here. How do I feel like this might have been? Need one animal here that Gonna get through some bases here and run off to the end real quick, and then that should be it. At least I know where the end is because I have a bounce list. Yeah, this was an interesting season. A lot of stuff happened this season, especially starting in Old World and New World. I know this is. I definitely know that wasn't English. We'll try just a few more bases here, and hopefully I went to his base. I missed it in the old season, and I missed it in this season. Again, part that same base. Two more. Go to the end real quick, and go to the New World. So we know this wasn't his. Phantom Hammer is not Mr. Penguin. Or Mr. Penguin doesn't get the representation he deserves in the old season. Oh, this was that base that we went to earlier, so that's not fair. Let's get another base. You know what? We'll just go to these last few. Like 7 more anyway. This was just an abandoned base. Say that, but it looks like an active base, but this was like an abandoned. Like somebody moved somewhere and said, "Fuck it, that I don't want anything to do with it. Somebody can tear it down." Type of situation. Oh, I have to do it. I'm missing a number. This was somebody's base. Boy, the base down there, huh? Yeah, impressive base. What base was this? I'm sure they have it and will tell us. Maybe move on here. I think there have been impressive builds over the seasons, and I wish I had some of the older maps saved. But, you know, when you're young, you don't think. That one's for the convenient side entrance here. Go ahead and just knock out some more of these and see if we come across penguins, and then we'll head to the end in the New World, and then we'll get onto this server, guys. The real server that you evolved in. Anything about this base? Next. Next. I hate that it can't just understand there's commas. Exciting things. So we have 4 more to go to, guys. And I'll be getting on the server soon, which is the one you guys are all waiting. Spaceless was. It's base. Oh. New base. Oh. A lot of history in this season. Like I said, I don't want to make. I want our past to be shown, but I want to focus on those who are here now. They got a water fountain. No, you're not really. Oh. Down here, 2 more teleports to do before we go to the end, and then we're out of here. To the server, the place that we all actually want to see me at. An interesting base. Moving on. Last base. One of those that we went to was Penguin's base. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and spell up where is these. Apparently on this list, I forgot to list where the end was. Oh, no end portal for us. If only they could get it. I'm just messing around with the commands. I know how to properly place them. Just don't care. There we go. Definitely was here, guys. It was always under their base. We started off in the end as that's the problem. Anyway, let me go all the way back to the start of the commands here, and we'll teleport to the new. So we need to go to 26, 16, 86, 88, 16. Six. I can't. You're probably screaming in there, where the fuck do you get that 8 from? I have no. 26, 16. Neither of these are the new ones. Okay. Oh, they might have been the coordinates for the nether portal, right? Oh, whatever. Nether portal. Okay, well, yes, we're gonna run that command. The plus, obviously, the nether. And if anything holds true. There we go. So, take a boat and follow the torches. So what we have here, guys, was a very interesting thing because everybody kind of got bored of the old map, but we weren't starting a new map. So this was called the New World. The plan was to have everybody live on the island. It wasn't supposed to go here. It was just supposed to be this whole island here, right? I ended up taking up a pretty big area over here for myself because nobody was using it anyway. But you had to leave all your stuff behind from the old world, and basically it was starting over again in the same world, but on a closer together knitted community. Because we all live very, very far away from each other. So that's what we came up with. It wasn't even my idea. It was I think it was Star's idea, and that's what this was. We all lived together on the same island. We had to all start over. Everyone was pretty pissed off because I grinded out back full enchant to netherite gear pretty quickly. But you could still go to the shopping district and buy stuff, so I just ended up buying stuff for myself. But yeah, we had this whole little area. There was a little. This was where the voting was for our mayor. We made a mayor. We had free food and totems here. Really cool builds here. That was my. Not my zone. That was my area back there. Not there. I was making the whole land flat. Very, see what we even had this. This is what I'm actually, I think I'm wearing my stuff from the old world. No, New World. My old world stuff would have been at my other base that we didn't go to. So we will end off at my other base, which was my actual main base. Once again, great organizational skills. Yeah, this was really cool to, have to start over again from scratch, start with your stone, but it was really nice to be able to have everybody live so close to each other. Everybody working together. We could probably even do something like this season. Like a month or two before they release the new update. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll see who's up with the idea. So let me pull out the builds list because you guys saw my old base and I never even took you guys to my new base. No, it's not that important, but hey, the host gets to do whatever he wants. So let's go ahead and pull out my new base. This was the area that I never really got to work on because this area came up. This area was way more fun to be in, even though I didn't really do much. We had everything we needed, including a raid farm. Go ahead and drop these cords here. Remember, guys, all these worlds that I have went through, including the download lists that we actually have for the builds list, are all available in the world downloads channel. That is definitely not. Most likely got the. Nope. Hold on, we'll figure this out. Probably grab the nether. Knowing myself, not attention. Yep, definitely grab the nether. Nether portal cords. I am the greatest Minecraft player ever. Go ahead and pop the real cords in there. So this was my organization system, guys. Look at this. Beautiful. It only took up like 4 chests in my house. Totally organized. Totally organized. That's also why, yeah, I had a few diamonds this season, but not a lot. Once again, greatest organizational skill ever. Just scan through your shulker boxes and boom, look at that. I'm looking for leather. Wow. So anyway, if we came downstairs here, this was my little house here. This was the Icelandia flag. We had our own colored beacon beam. I was going to build a whole village down here, but I never got around to it. This was the Church of Icelandia, guys. Never actually got to put an interior, but boy, did this take forever to fucking do. And I love the snow. See, had a beautiful. So that wraps up our tour through the ages. I am going to go ahead and take a second to use the facilities, and when I come back, we are going to go ahead, guys, and be on our current version of our world, our map. So let's go ahead and go to the BRB screen. Let me mute up, and I'll see you guys in just a few. Alrighty, alrighty, guys, we are back. So, with that being said, this brings us up to the current version of Minecraft-ish. If we don't know. No, but seriously, this brings us to our current world. So let's go ahead and come back here. So, here we are. We have made it to the current version of the game, where you would expect me to be in a pink suit, but I am not. So, this is obviously the version where all of you guys are from. We'll be going to everyone's base, so if you happen to be around, you might make it into the video. We might hear your voice for your base. But for a little bit now, you guys get to hear my opinions on your bases, because I haven't been to some of your guys' bases. Ooh, a little bit of spoilers there. And obviously I'm carrying a bunch of garbage here. So. Starting off in the nether here, right? We are going to make our way back to spawn because I want to give everybody a chance to get their writings in that book, if you're going to be writing in the book at spawn, before we get to, you know, that part. So the way we're going to go ahead and work it here is, I think I'm going to go down the west tunnel last here. We'll start whichever tunnel has less people. So we'll start in the north, working our way to the west. Here we go. North. So, starting our way here. Well, let's work our way back, because it's not wasting minutes.
Take him down, Boogie.
So this obviously we have a much better tunnel system this season. I could ever not be stuck. It's always the way it be. Okay. Why? My ping good. Oh boy. Okay. Visuals. So now we have First and Waffles Place down here. Beautiful tunnel. Love what what First did with our north tunnel. Definitely wasn't ugly before. Wink, wink. So let's go ahead and take a look around and Waffles Place here. That doesn't shit out of Got a lovely AFK platform up here. Got a lovely house build. Got some nasty, not wanna have 8 ping, but have horrible rubber banding. Got some nice houses out here. You got the beautiful doggos and interior work here. Interesting choice for another portal placement just out in the middle of the water. And just not like me flying. Got a beautiful pink mansion here. Mansionness. It's still a work in progress though. But we are here because obviously I'm carrying a bunch of happy 12th anniversary 2 TMC boxes here. Obviously, I didn't have enough room on me, so I had to bring a shulker box with the rest of the material I need. But everyone is going to get one of these boxes. What's in one of these boxes? I don't know. I know. Box. What in the living nightmare was that? So let's go ahead and type out a nice totally can spell sign here. I can fit 2 TMC, but not actually. Alright, let's go ahead and copy that sign, and we're going to go ahead and dye it, blow it, and hum. Every single person is going to be getting one of these today, so wait your turns. Don't go running to other people's base to find what's on it. I will make it to your base at some point. Somehow, some way, we make it to everybody's base today. As you can tell, apparently it hates it when I stream. My ping is normally like 20, but it be what it be. Let's go ahead and make sure first gets one here. Here's the nice thing: as I clear up room, sign. Make it enter. That is 2 people down. We got 2 more people. Yeah, right, 2 more. Sure. So we're not going to be flying everywhere, because that's insane. Gotta pick up the boat, though. I've had this boat since the beginning of the season. I'm going to keep it. Oh, here we got Damon's Base. Now, Damon's Base is massive, and it's amazing that he completed the majority of the structurino, like the main bulk of this deep slate monstrosity. It's not really a monstrosity, it's a beautiful, within like his first 2 weeks. This man is insane. So we're gonna try to get a nice profile view of everyone's base. Hey, get my opinion on it. And if the people from the base, there we go. There's my ping saying "fuck you." You're streaming. It's hilarious because normally it's not an issue, but today has been the day of issues. So if my ping gets bad, I might just have to log here and there, but that is fine. Lovely, beautiful base. Can't wait to see it if he can get all the final touches that he wants done on it this season. Not sure how much more he wants to do with it, but it is glorious and beautiful. And we can't forget the reason that we... Better if I can get all this stuff on my own. And then we'll push this with us. You're on to the next. Real exciting part of the stream here. Boy, oh boy, is my my internet's great, just not today, of course. I am also streaming midday, so you know, sharing that bandwidth with all my neighbors. There they darn use my neighborhood bandwidth. But not to be forgotten, at the end of the north tunnel here, but we have the... not having this. We have the lovely Cherry here. No bias towards Cherry at all. Or their base. Lovely little bit of their tunnel here. Damon got away lucky to not having to build that part of his tunnel. So let's go ahead and drop one of these off here, and let's get this out of the way before we do anything else. All right, got a lovely garden out here with all the flowers and lots of potatoes and some carrots. Get a nice, interesting build here. I've never really seen a full moss roof here, but it works. It works. On the inside here, we got a lovely little witch's hut with all the cute fixings of crystals and candles and purple beds. And the points are here for this cute storage room. I am a sucker for pink shit. Y'all should know this by now. And we got the lovely Pearl and Zelda outside. You can watch over the place along with Binky over there. Now's the fun part where we get to go back down the Tunnel of Doom and make our way to the pink tunnel, the best tunnel ever. Not just because I live in it, but it is pink. Okay. I think I've left something back down there. But we have a long way to go, but this is definitely the best tunnel system we've seen today in the last 2 hours now, isn't it, guys? The roof system, in comparison to some of those other tunnel systems, doesn't seem so bad, but God, do I hate the roofs. I love what we've done here with this room. I miss the original way up, but people are really not skilled at flying, so So here we have the lovely East Tunnel, the pink tunnel. So when this tunnel was made, for all of you who aren't aware, I was the only one who lived in it, which is why I got to choose the whole scheme for it. So we got my base here, which actually we'll stop at on our way out of the tunnel. But our first stop here is Penguin. We actually get to see Penguin's base. He's got a lovely tunnel here that is coming along, and I'm sure it'll look amazing once it's all done. It's just here the other day. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. So we got a lovely base situation going on here, very traditionalistic. And can't wait to see what it looks like when all the buildings are complete. But so far, this one single building here has more effort put into it than my whole base. So, Penguin, love what you're doing here. I can't wait to see what you're doing in the future. But we want to make sure while we're stopped here that I make sure I leave you your lovely box of goodies. Everybody's getting today. Might have accidentally revealed what's in there, but it is what it is. Their spoilers always happen, and I can't kill all of you guys. You guys look way too far away down the line. Obviously, I'm talking about Minecraft. You know, I don't want to waste that. It's not in real life. That'd be crazy. My eye on the follower count there. Want to make sure if anybody else follows today. I want to make sure shut it up. Lights aren't working. So back down the tunnel we go, hopping into the boat. Actually, I might just go up here because the next person is right up here being True Nub. We have a very interesting tunnel design here. It's not bad, but it is definitely kind of a chaotic scheme going on. And as always, they forget to do the backside. I'm not going to see this and call you out on it. Come on. Look at all these funky tunnels here. Come on. At least do the backside of your builds. Hermitcraft. So, I haven't been to some people's bases in a long time. Like the last time I really came to Nub's base was when this didn't have a hole in it from a creeper. But I love what's being done here, and I love the looks like a tree house here that is starting to look amazing. The good old mushroom tower is looking as beautiful as it did the first day I saw it. And we got the little area over there that is nice and beautiful, and I wish I could build that good. Got the bones. I'm going to call that Bonesaw Lake. But one of the things I do love about Nub's base, and I always thought was so cool, is his little to-do board with a whole legend and everything. It's so cute, and I love it. And he's got the world's most broken portal here. Just I'm not even going to talk about it. So we have. God, I should know, but we do have 2 more people to hit in this tunnel, and they're both here. Oh, he found his way. So over here we have Silver's tunnel. It's a very short tunnel that the backside is still not done on. Hi guys, not Hermitcraft. We're like Hermitcraft, but not in the bad ways. So we have a portal here that is in the water, but you know he actually built a bridge instead of making us having a swimmer fly like some first. So what we got going on here? We got a lovely little copper greenhouse going. Get it? I don't know what he's working on here yet. I do love the little houses that he's building here. I could never get myself to kind of build small buildings, you know, just for looks or for individuality. Over here is the best spot to sit and play your horns and prank him while he runs around the whole base trying to look for you, but you were right next to him. And I feel like at the last base I totally did forget to drop off one of these, so we will have to go back there on our way back. Sorry, Nub. As I get distracted. A lot going through my mind today. Like this. Come on. I also don't like how somehow my numbers are up. That is gonna... So, that's gonna crit. Anyway. I have to make sure to hit Nub's place on the back, since I've totally forgot to the Joker box there. Down this way we have Irish, who currently is on vacation, so we can't fault her for her incomplete tunnel here, but we can totally laugh at it. Ha 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 ha. We just have a wandering cat here. So what can I say about Irish space? It's chaos, but it's chaos in motion, and it is also lag-centric. Look at all these free-roaming villagers. It makes Pan Am look like a joke. Oh boy, I just remembered that we will have to go to Pan Am today. I don't know if we will actually go through the whole base because I am lazy. We have a lot of stuff going on here. Oh good, she got rid of most of this stuff. I want to try to leave stuff inside, but I guess I will just add it to the pile here. Ever-growing pile. So sad about these. Why didn't you see? I probably counted wrong or double used one or something. There we go. And then we will have to hit Nub's face on the way back since I did forget to leave gifts for him there. Not trying to leave Nub out. ADHD brain kicking in here today. It's not a big deal that not as many people are on because it kind of works out today. As I do want to take a small break in between streams, and I do want to do a little bit more of the Terra Firma craft today, guys. I have been enjoying the living shit out of that, and it looks like I'm doing the stream so early on a Saturday that nobody's on. What time is it for me? It's only 2 in the afternoon, so you know it's not crazy time, but I think some people be on, and I almost forgot to stop by my base here. We got a lovely tunnel here done by the lovely Lush. I haven't built almost anything at my base. None of the good looking stuff. So, actually we can pick up another glowing, so this kind of works out. So we have my lovely storage room here built by the lovely Woofy. And I have color-coded my signs, which I know some people hate, and I'm working on putting in a super smelter system here. Not much going on out here. We got a lovely bedroom designed by Lush here. Got the fish tank and all. We're just gonna keep vibrating at me violently. Down here we have my lovely humane animal containment system here. And then down here we have the lovely villager room built by Lush. I still need to go ahead and put in the breeder and the villager stuff, but I do have all the stuff in to move them around finally. If we make our way down this way, this is a massive cave. This is my totally not stolen tree farm design. And this is this hole I had to dig that I now have to build in. Curse you, Eric. Your Swedish ways. On here. Okay, I did bring enough rockets. Now, not everybody is on the portal system, so we will have to go ahead and find the people who aren't. I will have to fly out to their base the old-fashioned way. It'll be fun. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people to hit in this time. Hopefully everybody... Remember, 7. Need to hit 7 bases here. So hopefully everybody has their iron stopper box so I can find their bases. So down here we have Raven's Tunnel. It is very white. Haven't been to her base in a while, so let's see what's up other than being snowed in here. Looks like she still just has the villager things going. I think they've been working on some other projects, so this is just Villager Town here, and that's Villager Swedish Town, and that's pretty much it. do want to make sure we leave one of these. Of the science system. Alrighty, getting in here to the next base would be Joe, but I'll remember all the tunnel placements here, because that is just the deep dart. There we go. We have Joe's base. He has a very interestingly long tunnel, which it's interesting. I'd prefer if it was all at the same height, but you know, what am I, the dictator of the server, telling people what to do? It has been a hot minute since I've been to Joe's base, so this is also me getting to see the progressions of the bases. So, oh boy, he has done a lot of work here. Got a nice cottage house. Saying that wrong? It's apparently Dog Central. Oh no, there we go. That I'm streaming lag spike because fuck me. We got a nice little castle going on there. Now see a little castle tower here. Nice free roaming villager somewhere in here. Let's finally get rid of that guy. What's that? Oh. They've got a sewer system. Like flush out sewer system that comes out over here. It's kind of cool. And then if we go down here, we have the axolotl tank and the little fishing village, which I really love. I am a sucker for builds like this that so polar bear. Okay, some of these builds may not be the most practical, but they are cool. And you know, they build to the growing story. I am not the one to do that. Have that kind of creativity. So hats off to all of you guys. That. On to the next tier. Now this tunnel and the west tunnel do have some industrial districts in it, so I have to make sure I'm dropping off all of our care packages at the correct places. I'm gonna skip that for a second. Highway, I think this is space down here. We will come back to Panem. We'll do that as the last one on the way out here. This is quite an interesting tunnel. It definitely makes you feel like you're going down like a space highway. Ah, yes, soup space. What can I say? So this is Soup's second base on the server, and this one may not be as large as the last one, but it is very impressive. Oh wow, I haven't seen that yet. This is very impressive. This is a lot more work than I would ever put into a base, and it looks amazing. I love what's going on over here. The attention to detail, the texturing, the depth. It is way more effort than I could ever put into a Minecraft build, Terraforma Craft or not. God, you gotta love the hiccups. So this reading, we have a hole of purpleness. Be lazy and leave this stuff right next to his portal. He'll have to figure it out at some point. On to the next. We're up to 3 bases hit and 4 more to do. And it's actually 3 because 2 people live here. Heading down the tunnel of doom here. Yes. Flushes dropped. Down here we have Evil and Woofy. They have a very Subnautica themed base building going on, as well as just in general tunnel. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Woofy sex first because I can't remember they tore down their old house and they were building something here. All right, yep, she got the house up and going here. And there's a little bit out there that we will go visit. So this is Wolfie's new house. Love it. It's a little cute, cozy. But we want to make sure we're getting all these gifts placed down for everybody. Paste, boom. Die out. That die out. And let's go with that. Let's put another one on us. Fly on over to their Subnautica themed base. Love it here. It is not fully detailed or interior, but I love the direction it's going. I've always had a joyful love for these underwater bases, but never had the guts or the courage or strength to go ahead make one. Go ahead and paste our sign as always. Flow. Make it blue. Using the thing, and have to get the honey in. I do believe the last base that we have to hit, I don't remember where it is. I think it's going to be one base that is not on the tunnel system, and that'll be a fun fly. But we have more bases to hit in this tunnel. I notice my hands going a little bit crazy, getting a little snack time in. Let's head down this way. That is Lush's thing. Let's forget about that. Last base should be down here if I can keep flying, but I'm trying to do stuff one-handed. Never fun. I don't know what Durs was going to do with this tunnel, but there's a lot of space to work with, so whatever he does, it's going to take a lot of resources to get that tunnel. I don't think I've been to Durs' base ever. No, I've been here once. It was real quick. So we got the good old copper fields and mines. And as for the house here, we got a nice, cute, cozy little castle house. Mini turret tower, defend from all the leather armor zombies that apparently come through. But he gets one of these too. Only one person on. That's the only disadvantage with doing things. And it's a weekend, so people have. I've been told people have real lives going on. I don't know why, but apparently people consider real lives more important than being on a Minecraft server, and I will never know why. But let's go ahead and get down here. We are going to take a little detour away from bases since I literally had to come almost all the way down here. And I like this one build here as I try to continue this stack. Again, why bother building to go back to anything? Up down here? Beautiful. That's what I think here for now. Get up to a high point here. There are going to be other villages here, but this is what's being worked on, recreating Europe, but in Minecraft. There's really a naturally generated village out that way, but we're not there for that. We're here for speed and power. Boy, oh boy, is there a lot of interesting stuff in here. So, we got a church. We got, don't know what this is going to be yet. We got a school. Really cool. We got a little playground outside. Playing in the dirt. got the storage house, and they've been recently working on this little dock area down here that's really nice and cute. Loving all the red and white. So, you see that building out there. That is interesting. But we are here to do base tours and a spawn tour and read some books. And that'll be it. We'll end this and take my break time to get ready for the next stream later today. So if you guys want to watch me suffer through Terra Firmacraft, then go ahead and do that. I'll try to figure out why these follow alerts weren't working in the meantime, but got 8 more of these packages to deliver, and we're about to head to one of the biggest bases that I don't know if we will get through all of it because I am lazy. But it is a big and impressive base. Thanks for beeping at me, headset, telling me you're gonna die. Just make it through the end of the stream, please. I mean, I have a bunch of them. This is miniature Pan Am Duke Space. I don't know what it is, but it feels like an authoritarian figure with all these propaganda posters everywhere, guys. I'm not quite sure. The tunnel, it works. So, Pan Am, Bag Central. It's Pan Am. It is a recreation of all the districts from the Hunger Games. I have not seen a lot of it, and we're just going to free cam around. Actually, next week, on the 27th, next Saturday, there is going to be the second annual, weekly, monthly, whatever you want to call it, Hunger Games, which everyone will be participating in. If I'm around, I will try to stream that actually with audio this time. Where we will be back here, but you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. Apparently, Pan Am is also part of Sweden now. A lot of cool stuff going on here. He's got each little district dedicated to different resources. We got No Guy's Palace and Victor Walk. And yes, there are armor stands here, so I'm too far away. And there's an arena that you can fight in and everything. I'm just kind of glancing over this base because there is so much here and I am lazy. But if you haven't been to Pan Am and you can, come visit it. Come check it out on your own. This is going to be a fun one to go through in the end of the season tour. Or next anniversary world tour. Paste, go. Yes, this whole stream was kind of rushed. I had the idea, I think, late last night or this morning, exactly what I was going to do today for the stream, so I apologize to everybody. And that's kind of why there was no major heads up. Oh, good game. So let's fly our way back here, and we will start the west tunnel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 1, 2, 6, and we're gonna have one that we're gonna have to go to. So let us get started here, going down the Tunnel of Doom. That's what we call this one. This one is the Lush Special Tunnel, made by Lush Green Ivy. Yes, Penguin. Massive ice road that I'm just gonna fly over because I am too lazy to use my boat. Also, thank you for the follow, Penguin. So, did want to stop at the end here because, well, the nether tunnel to the end is nothing more than another tunnel at this moment. I did want to highlight the work that was done in the nether room here, or end room here. It is beautiful, it is great, totally worth the visit. And as we move on here, also hello Penguin, I think I I tried to go to your base in the old world because you were part of 1.18 and 1.19.4, but I don't remember where your bases weren't either one. So I went to a bunch of bases. Probably one of them was yours. Everybody missed that. So over here we have Lush's tunnel to her base, and it pretty much perfectly describes Lush here, green and planty. If it ain't green and planty, it ain't Lush. She has this whole water thing going on with a lighthouse and a squid and a cookie monster, sugarcane, floating sugarcane fields, floating open air greenhouse. It's not really greenhouse; it was open air. A bunch of upside down animals. This must be Australia. At least the fish are right side up, but man, is everything else upside down. So let's go ahead and drop off a gift here. Crazy today. It is just amazing to think that this is 12 years of history in the making for our server, and we're gonna do hopefully another 12, guys. They'll probably still be pushing Minecraft updates by then, and this costs money. Gotta get that Minecraft Battle Pass. But down here we have. I can't remember. I think this is an industrial district. Yeah. Okay. Down here we have Tabor with the sporting the classic original Nether tunnel here. You can't go wrong with Netherrack in the Nether. Tay has the brightest green grass I've ever seen in my life. I wish my lawn looked like this in real life. Tay has not had much time to do much here as she is newer, but she has started working on a beautiful base here and even has a pattern floor. We won't discuss whatever that hut is. So let's go ahead and get Tay her anniversary gift here. Because I don't want to have to come all the way back. I mean, we're gonna have to fly by here anyway. Also, too, I mean, I am flying around over the massive ice road networks for one reason. Free rockets. My rockets cost me nothing, so that's another industrial district there. Down we have Erican's Bussy. Classic tunnel here with the classic Bussy wood. So, welcome to Pretend Danish Land. We have a Pretend Danish chapel here, I think, and Pretend Danish houses, along with Pretend Danish Wheatfield. We have some crazy people coming to attack fake Danish land and people being hung. Danish land is apparently a crazy place, guys. Clock and everything. Go ahead and drop off his gift inside. I know I've kind of stopped commenting on the bases, but this place is very interesting and lovely. Not much I can say, guys, except I can't build for shit. And you guys can build better than me. That's why I keep you guys around. You're useful, making it look like we know what we're doing here. So we can go ahead and leave Erican's Pussy and head down to the next one here. I believe this is somebody's base. There's no label there. Ah, yes. Tech space. With the lovely tech industry sign. Tech has a lot going on here. He is a tech guy in a tech world. There's a lot of technical stuff going on here, and it looks like he is mapping out the mega space I have ever seen. We never talk about what's under it. And I can't wait to see this place when it's done, but we came here for one reason, guys, and one reason only. It is to distribute my wealth. You guys have kind of already seen what's in there, and yes, I am hurting after this. Not really. If we can, I was going to say, if you had an ender chest around here, so I don't know this on mine. I am back just under 909 blocks, back in the 800s. And I was just at over 1,000 before the day started today. So wealth distribution is a real thing. Oh, right, we got Hitboxer over here. If you're still watching, come on, man. Where's your stoppers? So I know your base here. Almost flew right by it, man. Got the classic too lazy to dig out an extra 2-block tunnel. And what do we have built here? Oh, this was the base I was worried that wasn't even going to be here, so perfect. We don't have to fly here. So he doesn't have much going on here. He is just getting started on the server, but this is going to give him a big boost. So let's go ahead and get that done. So we have 2 more bases we should be hitting. And that'll be it. So then we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a spawn tour, read the anniversary book, and that anniversary book will stay up, guys, till the end of the day today, my time. And I'm going to go ahead and seal it up, and we will never see it again until next season. And it will be stored in a safe location that can be reopened on the next anniversary. So down here we have Della. Della has not really done much with their nether tunnel yet, but that's okay because it shows that they care in their work on the other side of the tunnel. So that is going to be that. There is somebody who is on the server, and if you're watching Astro, I will go ahead and turn on some voice chat when we get to your base after I give my initial impression, and then I will go ahead and fly around spawn and talk about some of the stuff there, and that'll be it. So we have the best base on the server, if you're asking me, just because it's pink. Got a goose. It's amazing. So let's go ahead and redistribute some wealth over here. Let's go ahead and do that. I didn't do that, Della. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Let's go ahead and fly down to the last base. Last but not least base here in the tunnel. All the way at the end. The Astrals. She does have a minecart system here, and she is just playing on the fact that she lives in a cold biome. Come on, we get it's cold. You built? Oh, you have built up here. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and just free cam this out. Interesting tree over there. And what can I say? It's the classic triangle A-frame snowy houses. And a witch tower. So, let me go ahead and redistribute my wealth here and get onto the next portion of this before we get closer to ending the stream. As it has been 2.5 hours, and I'm still going to be doing another stream today. So. Go. Back to the way it was. I am missing. Here, this goes here, there. Down, back, and. Oh.
Oh, is he in a voice call now? He's in a voice call. Hello?
Oh, righty. Alright, there we go. Hello, Astral.
Hello.
Go ahead and you can go ahead and take your gift.
Okay, let's see. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff.
Yes, yes it is. As I was telling my viewers, I am now down to 895 blocks, and I was just over 1,000 this morning.
Well, you have let's see here. You have like
Yeah.
given me more than like triple. No, 5 times 9 is 40, right? Yeah. You've given
I
me
gave
4
away
times the diamonds
110
to
diamond
perfectly
blocks
have.
today. Than 10
Uh,
diamond blocks that have been given away.
I think you've given away more diamonds than I've seen in my entire time on the server.
Well, then you haven't seen this.
Oh, I've heard about this, but I've not actually seen it until now.
Exactly.
Oh,
So, yeah, that is for you to keep. Enjoy the
Thank
gift. And why don't I've already given my view on your base. Why don't you walk me through and explain this?
well,
Since
I
you're
guess
here.
y'all already saw I did the 4x4 piston door.
Yep.
Not much going on the inside here just yet. I've got, this is just alternating terracotta, so one this way, one this way. That makes a nice pattern. And upstairs, I've used the red terracotta instead of the black just to give each floor its own feel. I
Sense.
literally just finished, like literally just before you walk through the portal, the matriculations. I still need to do something on the back side, but of the wall. As you can see, you can easily fall, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do there. It's my little bit of a workstation from working on my base. All the blackstone I bought from you.
Yep.
I started this after we did the rescue raid, after Lush accidentally started that, with the pillager heads. And since then I've just kind of gone a little Vlad the Impaler. I realized that the beacon lined up perfectly to do a trans beacon, so I did that for my beacon color.
Okay.
This was the first large building I built. This is my storage. It's not labeled, but it is organized. I'm a bit weird, I think, in that I prefer to do the chests facing like they're actually being used, instead of the more compact style that a lot of people go for.
Sense. Everybody's got their own views on everything.
My wizard tower, which has the black terracotta again, but in a different pattern. That's where I do my brewing. Upstairs,
Never seen most people actually really use terracotta. So
I have my enchanting set up, my lapis storage kind of tucked back there. Just kind of a short little simple wizard tower to kind of have a magical vibe. I've got the glow lichen. Farmhouse, I built this with some mangrove. I've got sea lanterns with red stained glass to try and replicate like heat lamps, since this is a snowy biome. Which is why I have the enormously tall roofs. They're supposed to be like snow shedding, right? Then over here, this is my greenhouse. Again, I did the same trick but with purple to try and replicate like UV lights.
definitely didn't trample something.
Oh. And then upstairs is where I grow my nether wart, which I recently harvested. And I have the black glass because I like to imagine nether wart likes low light levels, even though that's not mechanically how it works.
Gotta play into some things.
And then of course from down here you can see the matriculations, a little bit of wall design, at least on the wall sides that face out towards the city.
Got the button grid in the sky.
Yes, to prevent snow build up over the castle. If there's time before the end of the season and I feel particularly ambitious, I'm going to build another set of wall all the way around the entire little snow village.
That'll
But
take
my next
a hot
project
minute.
is just going to be building a lighthouse on this end here. The only other real thing I've done is I've got a little bit of a turtle sanctuary that they keep escaping from.
Nice.
And I do have a conduit.
Makes sense.
It actually paid for itself because I just went diving in all the caves and got diamonds from those.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much my base.
All right, awesome. So, do you have anything to say to the people out there who will be watching this for years to come before I go hop out of voice chat here and get to the spawn tour?
Oh. Um, do not build in snow biomes unless you are prepared to deal with snow.
That was great, though.
It is interesting, but it is also difficult to build around.
Yes. Also, I feel so bad today because this was kind of rushed, so nobody is here, so that's why I'm just going to kill this off soon. So.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing, so like I was just sitting at spawn waiting for you for a bit, and I realized you were going around going to different people's bases, and I was like, oh, I'll come back to the base, and that way I'm here when Lou gets there. And
Yeah,
I was waiting long enough. You ended up tricking me into being productive.
yeah, no. Today was totally. This is the first anniversary I've done anything for, so it was totally unscripted. Hopefully next year I'll have more of a plan going, and we can get more people to participate.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of voice chat, go to spawn, read the book, see if anybody else has written anything in there, and that'll be the end.
Alright. Well, I watched about the first hour and a half of the Old World streams, and then when I guess that was about how long you were doing it, because when you said you were switching over, that's when I got back on the server.
Yeah. Alright. We'll see you later then.
See you later, Lou.
Get that? Alright, guys, so one of our lovely members here on today, unfortunately no one else made it because this was just horribly planned on my part. But I had time to make this anniversary skin that you guys have been seeing this whole time. It's beautiful. So back to spawn we go, guys, here to go ahead and finish up our world tour today. And hopefully next year will be even better with more people being able to participate, because I actually gave a heads up. Because these guys got like a 3-hour heads up that this is what was going to happen today. So, as we're nearing towards the end here, because we will have a little bit to go through, I just want to thank everybody who's been a part of the server, previous and current, especially the current guys. And I want to thank everybody who has tuned in today and followed, because that is making such a big difference. I see that I haven't... Let me just double check my followers real quick, because I think I thanked everybody, but like I said, my alerts aren't working for some reason, so I will have to go ahead and test that out. And boy, oh boy, everybody is just doing stuff today on Switch. Favorite dashboard. And you know what's sad is like that moment where you figure out where everything is. Alright. Yeah, so I did say thank you, Penguin, and 2 minutes ago, thank you, Soup. Once again, like I said, it's supposed to pop up and let me know that everybody went ahead and who was supposed to be following and all that, but unfortunately it's not working right now, so here we are on the current world. Get to that right in a second. Down here we have our spawn map with all the shops on it, and we'll get to every little thing here. So I'll actually walk through this one. Down here we have a little mini game that Eric made called it should be called Whack-A-Golem. Yeah, a lot of pussy stuff. This one was a really cool and fun game, and nobody has beaten the highest score. I don't even know if that high score thing's running. Here we got the Copper Shop by Nub. It's very copperish. If we head down this way here, we got a lovely dangerous pathway with no railings that leads to the rip-off barge. Rip-off of the 2 TMC barge, because Korean ripped us off. We didn't rip him off. Heading back up here. We head up this way. We have... We'll get to my shops in a second. We have a lovely rent-a-sponge. You can rent out sponges. We got the Beacon Shop. We got Penguin's Bussy and Pots. I don't know what the original name was called because it is that. Probably like Bricks and Pots or something. Like kind of textual clues. If you guys remember in the old world, this was at the bookshop build. And I won't even go inside, I'll just free cam just to show everything is pink this season. Over here we have the oldest shop on the server, which was the first shop. This was a mail order catalog where you could put in an order here, and I would deliver the contents to your house. And down here we got the open air market, got the nice pink sands between your toes, selling a lot of good stuff for nice and cheap here. Best. Take the whitest berth ever. We come back down here, we got our announcement board and book. Nobody ever resets. We have our headboard here of all of our current members, as well as a list of where all the current members are from country-wise, which is freaking awesome. We come up here, we got the beautiful campsite, which serves as our beds here in spawn, and it has a nice little display here. I won't even bother trying to... I guess I won't ride these at all. Up here, we have the... Send this back down to be nice to the other people. We have the Known World project by Duke and Lush. So this is pretty much everybody's bases who's within about 5,000 blocks of spawn, except mine because I'm stubborn. Mine's like out there, all laid out in a nice way. And you can see we're still pretty spread out. So hopefully next season we will maybe decide that we want to live a little bit closer to each other and make the world tour for that season better. We'll come back over here. We have Irish's Wooden Leaves, which is in the process of transitioning into a different shop. We have Penguin's Bussy, which is now open for Bussy. It sells soul bussies and lantern words. I won't even read that word. Down here we got Ivy's Moss, sells moss and moss related products. We got Nether Seen Before by Duke. Selling nether-related products when he decides to stock them, which he actually has. Down here we have Ivy's Flower Shop. Sells every single flower in the game, and actually in the basement here. The rockets are now. We have mine/Ivy's candle shop. Over here we have the Tadpole and Froglight shop. We have a armor trim shop that sells all the armor trims, and so you can get your armor trimmed up. If we head down here, we have the Capital Courtier, selling the finest wares from Panem, delicacies, golden carrots, honey, all this cool stuff. Just horrible prices for Emerald. Come on, just sell all the box. We know you got an overpowered farm. Over here we have the Chum Bucket selling fish-related products, which is a lovely shop. If we head down here, actually this season I was not the one to sell ice and snow for once. Asheville took that over, who we just talked to earlier before at her base. We're going to go ahead and head this way here. Once again, we have another one at Ivy Shops, which is the slime shop. It sells slime for a slimy price. Over here we have what used to be Pat's and is now Nub's Gold Shop. And it's been nicely restocked, and yep, just gonna skim over half the stuff we see. Over here we have Eric's, Stephen, and Goran's General Store selling bamboo-related products and a bunch of other stuff with a cat, and this guy had a name tag. Okay, whatever. Up here we have Ivy's Rocket Shop, selling all the different types of rockets. Over here we have the Blaze Forge Emporium, selling blaze rods and end rods. We will go back up that way in a second. Down this way we have Eric's Redstone. It sells redstone products and services if he wasn't realizing that he hates building farms, you know. Regretting life later, we have Bamboobies by Irish, selling some torch flowers, golden carrots, and pots, but all the bamboo related stuff. Down here by Evil and Woofy, we have the Jukebox Audio Shop selling all the standard discs and some goat horns provided by Eric. Just down that way we have our free XP spawner. This is a really cool build that I think this is almost done, but we have the arena here for fighting, which is freaking amazing. And of course, my headset went ahead and died before I could finish this. We were so close, guys. Well, like I said, we'll go ahead and finish off with the book reading, and then we'll go ahead and raid out. So stick around for the raid. Always got to show support for other people, and bigger raiding parties being cooler stuff. And fly back as always, and we're gonna end up here. So heading down this way, we have what will become my banner shop one day if I ever decide to get it opened up. We will hit the library, which is this big building here in a second. We have Astral's potion shop here. Nice little potion shop. Actually got a walkway to it now. There are a few more shops to hit before we get into the library, and we can go ahead and end off at the other stuff. We have Silver's weapon shack that's open, and we have him building some kind of shop up here. The mine hole or something. Selling golden carrots and crisps and weapon-related items. And it even has Carl. And then finally down here, one of the last shops we have is Penguin's Smooth Bussy Service, where you can pay the payment in the bussy below. It is a smelting service. And then finally here we have the community library. So what the library is every member on the server has their own 5x5 room that they can customize and do whatever they want with. And then it allows them, see I have the best room obviously, allows them to put their custom radio stations, goat horns that they've made, and music discs in here for the world to be able to listen to. Master got Silver got his all nice and built up, looking nice in here. We got Astrals down here. Got Soups over here. Some people haven't had a chance to come and build anything yet. That's why some rooms are a little bit barren, and we also have extra rooms. We got Cherries over here. We have Ducos over here. Eric's. First, Mr. Flexer over here. We got Ravens over here. We got Lushes over here. We got Nubs over here. And then we have Joe's room over here. So let's go ahead and go to the book and see what's been written in it so far. And just remember, guys, this book will be here. What time is it? So, 3. So we've got another 8 hours to get on and write some stuff in the book before it disappears forever. So we have I Can't Believe We Made it 12 years. All the best for me. Lush Smells Like Poison Ivy for me. The World is Ending 2024 from Stella. I now understand why no one builds in the snow by Astra, and joined the server a few weeks ago. Spent a few minutes with people here. Fell in love with this place by Hitboxer. Thank you guys, and I can't wait to see what's all written in this book before the end of the day, guys. Thank you all, though. Right now, do this. Thank you guys all for tuning in and coming to the 12th anniversary of the 2TMC server. Can't thank everybody enough, past and previous and current members. This has been an amazing 12 years, and I can't wait for 12 more, guys. Sorry this year's anniversary celebration was kind of hastily put together. Hopefully next year we can get all of us together, or as many of us on, a better celebration. So, until next time, guys, thank you. I can't wait to see all of you guys back on the server and see what you guys wrote in the book. Like I keep saying, I'm going to go ahead and take us to our ending screen and go ahead and get us onto raiding out. So stick around for the raid to show your support. Other than that, thank you for everybody who's followed and been a part of the 2TMC crew. And we will see you guys in the next one.